Hi, today is October 27th. The most, I think not the funniest, but well, the best comedy I ever read or seen, whatever, it is. It is The Importance of Being Honest by Oscar Wilde. This particular thing, I like to talk about how I got into the, seeing the plays and so forth. And very beginning, I came to the U.S. I, was very studious about, English understanding, first of all, and speaking is the next. Speaking is very bad. So I started to attend the local, playhouse and so forth. But I think the reason I got to know this is because of the movie. I think I saw the movie first. I thought the black and white British film of the. Who is that the guy? But I don't remember the name of the person. But I saw that, and I found, I understood that, and I found it's very funny. And then I decided to, well, maybe it's worthwhile to study a little bit the text of this particular play. And so I bought a book, and I bought a cassette tape of the particular play, and I loved it, and I kept those things, but I couldn't find it anymore. Yeah. And so anyway, that's when it started, and when I read it, it's so funny and so clever, and it's tremendously clever word play and situation comedy. It's like a topsy-turvy sometime, but at the end it's like a boom. It's a very nice ending phrase that vital importance of being honest. So that's what it is, and so I decided to go to see the play as much as possible. And by that time, I was telling everybody, wow, this is a great play and very funny and so forth. And I asking them to come with me to see the play. And people came, and they enjoyed it. That they understood. They are all Americans, right? Okay, but they enjoyed it and so forth. So I attended many local playhouse theaters, and sometimes I kind of expect those two protagonists, actually two men and two women, three women, I think, mother of this one woman and the other the woman, and so there's those mixture of those relationship and everything, and they are all funny. Each individual is all of a sudden is so funny, and the way they treat the English language as a tool to be funny, right? That's Oscar Wilde's talent. I think he is very the smart man who has a tremendous this particular skill to manipulate the language, English language, and so forth. So, but this particular play was, I think, 1890. I think around that time he wrote it. So it's almost like 2000, right? So it's like more than 100 years passed since then, and so I felt this particular play survives forever, and it's the best comedy, and it's a modern comedy. You know, there's a Shakespeare comedies and so forth, but it's a modern comedy, and the language itself, even though it's about 100 years ago, British English, I would say, it's very understandable. I mean, it's not the arcanes or anything. It's a very today's English, of course, and it's very very witty. Well, that's what the witty. Yeah. So I went to London. I don't go there that much. I went just a couple of times, but of course I try to attend some of the play there at the West End, and I found I think the Ideal Husband by Oscar Wilde playing, and wow, of course. Now I don't know anything about Ideal Husband text or anything, so I went there and sat, first row. I sat there, but after like for half an hour later, maybe I was tired or something. I fell asleep. But anyway, so the other one, I started to read and watch the video, but they're funny and okay. They're okay, but it's not like nothing like the importance of being honest. And over the years, after lots of video. I can see in the YouTubes and so forth. So I have been watching those, and David Suchet, who is Hercule Poirot, in the British BBC program, and he played Hercule Poirot, right? I think, and he became this matriarchy of the importance of being honest. The London first started, and then went to the Broadway, and it was Tony nominations and all that stuff. But he played this lady, Bracknell, I think, and that was a kind of awkward. But when I saw it, he transformed himself completely to this particular funny lady, and that was fantastic. I saw that video recording versions of it in the somewhere in a PBS or YouTube. I don't remember, some time ago, and Colin Firth did the version in a movie. And this particular one, I don't like as much, because they kind of transformed that particular style of the turn of the century to the like a little bit modern times. Text is the same, right? However, the lots of noises of streets and all those today's cultures and stuff. It's hard to understand what they're saying, kind of a movie making, a little bit made this particular play a little bit hard to understand, because it's not like a stage production that they enunciate and they project their voice, but not like that, the casual speaking voice. And then I thought it was like a weak, and but there's a lot of versions of British TV productions or so forth. I think that they took it as a stage play, and then they did that many times, and I loved all of them. And so for English learner, foreign people who are studying English, I think this play, open your eyes, and you start to enjoy the English as a language, first of all, and then play as a comedy, and attending the play is a fantastic way to brush your listening skill in English. I think you will like this particular play. So try, first of all, maybe you want to read like this particular text of the play and understand it, and then you go to the actual play with somebody did, or you see the YouTube actual, you know, play version of it. Or there's this old movie, black and white. That was wonderful. So try to see that. Okay, that's all I like to say.